So I gotta say, right off the rip, the whole ending of the show saying, "Can we be the new Team 7?" I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Because now I feel like we can truly, compare the old generation to the new generation of Team 7, and that's something I want to do in a truly separate video. But I will say this. I do see, the potential as a collective group, them becoming stronger than the old Team 7 per se. And of course, depending on some things happening, because they're so fundamentally sound. But don't want to get into that right now. We'll get into that later. We all know Sasuke and Naruto are gods. Like, literally, they're basically gods. So let's hop into that and save that conversation for a later time. But first off, I got, hats off to this Boruto episode because it beat the cliche of, oh, someone bumped into me, now I'm going to fall into Sarada and give her a kiss. And, I'm just saying Sarada because that was the girl that almost got kissed by Boruto because of the whole situation. But you beat the cliche, Boruto, that so many other animes have. Congratulations. No, but, in all seriousness, I'm going to have to read off this. So, guys, just excuse my, unprofessional, I guess, vid per se. We got to dive into this shit. So just calm down, relax, and let me get to it. So starting off with our first team here, Team 5, Awabi, we have Metal Lee, and Dinky. So what do I think of this first squad here? I gotta say, I think it's a squad that is lacking ninjutsu. Obviously, Metal Lee is not gonna have it. He's a Lee. Come on now. He's his son now, so he's gonna be someone who's strictly taijutsu. And then we have Dinky, someone who's he's the weakest link in the class. Let's be honest. I think that would be safe to say he's the weakest link in the class. Struggles with ninjutsu, struggles with taijutsu. He's just that guy that he's just someone who's not going to be able to overpower you. And you'd think maybe he's just someone who's really smart, but he's not instinctively smart in terms of combat. At least nothing from what we've seen yet. And obviously a lot of these guys have time to grow. We see where they're going to become later on. At least we saw where Boruto will be in the first episode whenever he's going to be in his, his teens. So moving on to Awabi here though. Awabi's someone who he's the one that's going to have, overall he's the best all-around person in terms of just like skills, I guess, per se. Because he can do ninjutsu and he can do taijutsu. Of course, Metal Lee's going to be the best taijutsu guy in the class. That's just plain and simple. We know that. That's Metal Lee. That's Lee's son. So, that's Bushibrow's son. So we know that. But hopping on to the next team here, Team 15, Wasabi, Samurai, and Namida. We saw with Wasabi, she's someone who is, she has some kind of taijutsu and ninjutsu going on. Obviously, she uses her ninjutsu to make her, like, claws long. And obviously, she uses that for fighting up close in combat. So we did not get to see anything during the tuning exams, or getting exams, I believe it was. To just show us that she's going to go over the top strong. It looks like she's only going to be close combat kind of person. Samurai, we saw from her, she has long range combat, and she has a little close range she got going on there. But she has not shown us anything that's like powerful ninjutsu wise. You know what I mean? She has the cat, but what all can that do now? It's not the same cat. It's not the same beast as it was before, as we did see. So then we have Namida. Namida has shown she cannot do crap outside of just scream. And yeah, that's going to be their long distance attack. But I mean, you can combat that. Earplugs. We saw earplugs, combat that. So I don't know how good that team is going to be. That team looks on paper. I think that team is going to be, Team 15 will be weaker than Team 5, the team that consists of Awabi, Metal Lee, and Dinky. Now moving on to Team 25. Ringa, Haoki, and Hako. I feel as if that team could be really strong. I feel as if that team is, Neji's team with him and, the other ones, of course. I feel as if that could be a really, really good team. I like that team. I like what that team's looking like it could be. They just look strong, and it looks like they probably have unique powers, was it not Ringa? Ringa looks like he's just going to be a powerhouse. Haoki, I believe that's the guy. Yes. He looks like Kakashi. It's like Kakashi look going on to him. So he's probably pretty decently strong. And of course we have Haka, which she seems like a mystery. I'm wondering what's all going to be going on there. So yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of the old Neji team with him, Lee, and Tintin. So they were a good ass team, obviously. Don't know what they can do. Not really sure. But yeah, we haven't really seen them yet. So moving on to the next team. Daoshi, Suru, and Anko. I'm not expecting great things from that team. We haven't seen much from them. They got some taijutsu going on. That's kind of about it. And then we hop on to Team 3, or I should say 7. Sarada, Mizuku, Mizuku, Boruto, and Konohamaru. So I love the Konohamaru being there. This is going to be interesting. We actually get to see grown-up Konohamaru. We got to see him as a kid, but not like a whole lot. We never really truly got like a bunch of characterization in our development. So I can't wait to get that from him because I really want to see his perspective on the past and the present and or future, right? So this team I really like because they, all these characters, I think it's going to have a better chemistry in general because Sarada has that hot-headed personality like her mom, but she also has that calmness like Sasuke. We see that in this episode. She even states that. It's like they're trying to put an emphasis on that almost. And we have Naruto, who outgoing like his dad, but has a calm, cool, collective demeanor also like Sasuke, right? They're not Sasuke. They're not Sarada. They're not Naruto. But they have a mix. It's like it's that mix between the two. They, Boruto can come up with crazy, ideas, fights like his dad per se, except he has a little bit more skill, just fundamentally in terms of skill, not saying power and stuff like that, but he has this calm demeanor to him. Naruto, no, he was a loudmouth. Same thing with, Sakura. Whenever she even got mad at Boruto, she'd be a loudmouth. But no, Sakura has this cool, calm, collective demeanor. Mizuku, he is the Sai, except better, personality-wise. He's not just dull. He has dull humor to him. Sai did not really have too much dull humor to him, and he's also someone who he's a genius too. He is a combat genius, and all these guys are just instinctively just amazing in terms of combat, the way they think. Sakura was not at this age, no. And even now, I would say she's not like a genius. She's strong as shit. Do not get me wrong. She's a special Jonin. She's not just a Jonin. She's like a special Jonin. I mean, she's on the same caliber as Sasuke in terms of ranking, I would say, except Sasuke is on a whole nother tier within that ranking in and of itself. Because I wouldn't say she's just a regular Jonin. Let's get all the other Jonin in the village. I just saw, Sakura beats him. So I'd give her that special Jonin rank. And, of course, that's the highest you can go. I would also give Sasuke that, except we all know Sakura would be destroyed by Sasuke. But she's just not weak enough to be put in that just regular Jonin rank, right? Sasuke's Hokage, strength-wise. But, I like the team. I see a lot of potential with this team because they're just so smart. And anyone who, reciprocates Orochimaru, you're looking at 3 special Jonin. So, yeah. And last but not least, Mariah. I'm sure you guys maybe caught on the weapons. Not sure what they're called exactly, but Ozma used to use them. Mariah is clearly Ozma's daughter. That's something that's cool. I like that. I was like, those eyes look somewhat, familiar, who they look like. And of course, his wife, that should have been wife, right? So that was really cool. I really enjoyed seeing that. And grow your hair. Grow your hair, Mariah. Because your mom looked a lot, I guess, cooler. I liked her character design a little bit more. I don't know. But, some of you guys are going to catch on to that. But other than that, guys, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, X25. See you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching.